So today I'll be creating a new segment. In this segment of videos that I'll be creating will be taking place on every Wednesday. So this segment is going to be Ask Garret Anything. So in this new segment, what will happen is that you could post some questions or problems that you're currently facing right now that is perhaps maybe challenging for you, and you're looking to get out of this situation. So, and finding out how can you get out of this situation. So I'll be attaching an email underneath this description box, so you could actually email your questions and your queries to this email, and preferably do it on Monday or Wednesday. And in the email, state whether you want to remain anonymous in the video, so that when I cover it in the video, I could say it's an anonymous person or whatsoever. Okay, so yeah, in this segments, right, you could ask me anything. Basically, you can ask me anything about love, your relationships, your business, your health, wealth, anything, even spiritual bits, and I'll answer that. If I can't answer, I'll go and find the questions. I'll find the solutions for you. Yeah, but I'll most likely be able to answer, so no need to worry. Yeah, and before I start off this first topic in this segment, I would like to first highlight saying that I'm creating all these contents on YouTube not to become a YouTuber or not to become an influencer, because I've been getting a lot of my friends asking me, hey Garret, why are you suddenly becoming a YouTuber or influencer? My job is not to be an influencer. It's not my duty to influence you to do anything. Okay, my job is to help people. So if I want to influence you, and if you don't believe in that, you wouldn't even take action. So a belief has to start in trust, as well as you personally want to change your life before it will actually happen. So there's first has to be a belief in order for you to take action, and in order for you to manifest the results that you want. Okay, so my job is not to influence you. My job is to be able to reach out there and help all those that are really in need. So some of you might be laughing at the background and be just entertaining, oh, Garret has been doing all this content. It's okay. It's just how it is, because physically I can only help 1 to 3 people a day. Whereas by just creating a video content and putting it on YouTube and sending it out there, people would be able to view it hundreds, even thousands down the road. I would be able to help more people that are in need, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them has reached back to me and tell me that, oh, okay, I'm very grateful and very appreciative of you creating contents like this. So then again, this is creating awareness. Know that by creating this awareness out there, just like in the past, Buddha, the ancient sages like Buddha, Allah, Krishna, all these ancient people, and they from different religion and background. Imagine they were the most influential people, but how are they being so influential? Is the awareness that they create, and they've moved to different parts of the world. So that's the reason why they are able to be so influential, you see. So if back then they had social media and they were able to just let information out in such an easy manner, they will be able to touch so much more lives in the world. Yeah, so basically, this is not a channel whereby I would like to go into fame, get famous. No, this is not something like that. So this segment is just so that I could help more people and reach out there easier. Okay, so perhaps down the road I'll get more busy. I'll be able to get a lot more questions coming in, but ultimately, if your answer is supposed to be answered, then your answer will always be answered. So know that the universe is always divinely timed for you. Okay, yeah, so without further ado, before I jump in, let me know, I'm Garret. Namaste, sending my prayers and love to you. So my mission as a life coach is to help people realize their infinite potential by tapping into spirituality, feng shui, and law of attraction. Yeah, so without further ado, let me head into the question of the day. So this question was being asked by a lady called Isha, and she reached out to me on the Creator app, asking for some form of advice and some kind of guidance for her. So her questions goes like this. Actually, I met a guy 2 years ago and we had a great time together. Then after that, we had decided to be in a relationship. It was going smoothly, there are ups and downs, but at the end we managed it all. But now we have stepped up into our CLLG life, which I'm not sure what's that. Life, I got admission in SBJAIN CLLG in CS branch. I also not sure what's that. And he got it in VJTI Mumbai Electrical. I suppose all these are the company names or the association that they are working in. Suddenly his attitude got changed. Firstly, he was so much loving, caring. He used to care about my feelings and everything. Now, after he went Mumbai, everything changed. His attitude towards me changed. I just think about him every time. I used to stalk him, which is making me more pissing off. I love him so much. I want him to be in my life. I didn't know what to do for it. I was so much in dilemma. Sir, please help me. Yeah, so she reached out to me several days back. Yeah, and I found out that she actually initiated the breakup with the boyfriend. Okay, so based on her situation, I think we can all understand that she has a lot of expectations for herself. Definitely, her expectations of wanting from the partner is definitely more than her expectations of her being in a relationship. You understand what I'm trying to say? We must first understand that in every relationship it takes two hands to clap, and first and foremost, we can never be in a place whereby we demand or expect love to be coming from our partner or a family member or whatsoever relationship. You see, because like I say in my first video, true love actually stems from self-love first. To be able to have love, you must be able to give love. And how are you able to give love when you are not love itself? So many of the times in our relationships, even in the past, even myself, I've always not understood this level of true love. So in true love, in order to be in a state of love, you must first understand that there can never be expectations. Because when there's expectations, and when your partner do not fulfill their expectations, you become upset, and sometimes you become emotional, you get angry. That's where you start quarrel with initiate some quarrels, or you fight with your partners. So like I say in my previous videos, a lot of our human problems, right, are all self-inflicted. Sometimes it's just easy that if you're able to first love yourself. Like that's what I'm saying, true love stems from self-love. So when you're able to get your physical and your mental state of mind strong, you love yourself so that you don't expect or demand any love for anybody else. Take responsibility of your life. Because when you're able to be comfortably in a state of love and bliss, there's no need for you to expect anything out of someone, because you hold your own power. Nobody would hold power over you, saying that because I'm so and so, therefore I have power over your emotions. I have control over your love. See, and if I'm not happy with you and I can't be with you, therefore you should be upset. You see, so a lot of all this are self-inflicted. You see, so if you're able to get yourself in a very strong state, physically, mentally, and spiritually, all this would no longer matter to you. practice self-love by going to self-affirmations. Practice self-love in terms of how you do your scriptings, how you're gonna do your health, how to improve your health, your knowledge, so that you mentally are able to handle more challenges and setbacks in your life. Because this situation of manifesting my ex back is very common out there. Everyone is asking the same questions day in, day out. How can I manifest my ex back? Actually, the answer is very, very simple. All you need to do is to let go of your ego. Know that ego, this thing, is basically just an identity of the I. Okay? Know this, huh? Ego is just the identity of the I. So how you associate yourself to be. Okay, it could be I'm a wife, I'm a husband, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, or I. So this I is the title that you relate to. You see? And it will never go away as long as you're in this physical form. So as long as there's this physical form there, the I will always be there. Okay? So it's just how you make use of this ego that will help you in life, you see. But many of the times we use, most of the common problems that we see out there is that we human beings are so egoistic. We demand, we want, and we expect other people to listen to us. And if they are not listening, then it's their fault. It's not my fault. See what I'm getting at? It's we become so accustomed to external factors that we realize that our happiness is stems from all these external factors. But the fact is, all these external factors shouldn't be affecting us. Everything is just a reflection of our inner world. So if we internally are at peace and at love, then there's no need for other people to give us all this love and the needs to fulfill your needs, you see. So my advice to her would probably be to strengthen the mind, body and spirit. Why I always say strengthen mind, body and spirit is so important, because in the mind you feel that there's a need for you to seek out, and you demand your partner to love you back, or not give you the kind of love that you feel that is supposed to be, you see. You feel like your partner is supposed to give you this much, like XYZ. And what happens if your partner can't give you XYZ? So no matter if you manifest him back or you manifest somebody new, this situation will go on like a cycle, just like karma again. You get what I mean? Until you solve the root problem. And the root problem is, first, to understand that you have ego. First thing. Second thing is to know that your happiness is not supposed to be relying on other people to help you achieve. Because everyone needs to take responsibility of their life. You see? And only when you're able to understand this, then you'll be able to know what is true happiness. And then you'll be able to give out love. So the direct answer to her problems would be to first strengthen your mind, body, spirit. Strengthen your knowledge. Okay? Strengthen your understanding. Do a lot of inner work. Do a lot of cleansing so that you're able to be in a spiritual state. And you're able to understand deep down, I'm in the root cause of I'm in this root problem because I'm thinking in this perspective. You see? So when you're able to first understand and come into acceptance of ego and true love stemming from self-love, then whether you're gonna manifest him back is gonna be another question. You can always manifest him back just by doing a simple thing. You can just give him a call. And basically when you're giving the call, you're already letting go of your ego, because you're the one who initiated the breakup. You see? And if, like I say, understanding of love, true love, when you truly love somebody, will you go and hurt him, or will you go and hurt her? You probably wouldn't, right? And if you truly love someone, you wouldn't demand or expect. You see, everything is just is. You see, whether that person loves you is he or she's his or her problem. You see, if he or her love you so much, they will, of course, they'll show their appreciation of love for you. Same for you. When you love that person, you show your appreciation for them, but you never expect or you never demand, because when you hold an expectation, and the problem comes when you don't communicate the expectation to them. That's the most common problem. But like I say, release that expectation, then you will start to see that actually in life nothing is so complicated. Because we expect, therefore we want this, and when that person is not giving me this expectation, then I get upset. See, this thing is going to be a cycle. And once you're able to truly understand that you are not supposed to be affected by external factors, then you're able to grow forward. You see, so from this situation onwards, I was telling her that you should actually be practicing a lot of self-love, self-affirmations, practice health, so eat healthy, work out more, and that's the direct physical solution. Okay, so get yourself in a state of love, meditate more, so you're in a vibrational state of, you're raising your vibrations. Yeah, so when you're in that kind of state, you become strong. Mind, body, spirit becomes strong. There's no need for you to go and manifest your expect. If this in this life, know this: the universe is always working for your greatest good. And if the universe feels that at this current point, this journey is supposed to end, it could be your problem, or it could be your partner's problem. You see, either one of you needs to go through a growth. In fact, both of you actually need to go through the growth. And perhaps at this current point, if you are destined to be together again, no matter how it is, the universe will put you back together eventually. You see, so there should never be the I want him back, I want her back. You see, because when I want him back, I want her back, your ego is at play again. Know that we can never want something. We can only have faith and trust in the universe to give you what you want. That's all. You can never hold an expectation of outcome, because by holding an expectation of outcome, you're trying to take control again. And by trying to take control, just know that we as human beings have no control whatsoever. You like to think that you have control, but everything in life is actually played out. You see, there's only decisions or choices that makes you think that you can go forward. So by making decisions to improve yourself, you're able to manifest more. Perhaps you're able to understand that, okay, by making myself stronger, more attractive, more beautiful, more knowledgeable, you're able to manifest a new love, or perhaps an old love back. You see, be the one that's strong enough to attract people to you, and not be the one that go and search and chase for something. You see, because when you chase for something, you will never be happy. Same for money. You see, when you're chasing for money, then in the chase of money, you lose track of health, you lose track of time, you lose track of your loved ones. So is the chase supposed to happen, or is the money supposed to come to you? Are you supposed to chase for a relationship? And what happens if you can't get the relationship that you're chasing after? Would it upset you again? So that's something that you should actually think into. And always remember that true love stems from self-love. So in order to be able to give love, first learn to love yourself. If you are not able, actually we can call it selfish, or we can call it whatever names you want to call it. To be able to first love somebody, you need to first love yourself. Same thing, if you want to help somebody, you need to first help yourself. If you're not able to help somebody, if you're not able to help yourself, or you've got no financial means, you've got no physical means, or you've got no knowledge means to go and help somebody, you've got no wisdom to help somebody, I'm pretty sure you're already going through with a lot of problems right now. So what would make you mentally want to go and help somebody? You see? So first help yourself. Yeah? And if in order for you to love, it's simple. Love yourself first. Yeah? Make yourself so attractive, so much more powerful, and so much more knowledgeable that people come to you instead of you go to look for them. I'm also not telling you not to take action. Yeah? Taking action means you should just manifest. You should write down what you want on affirmations. Okay, you can do some scripting or some journaling. Daily practice, I am love. Okay, I'm so happy and grateful that my parents are in a loving relationship. See, can be like this as well. I'm so happy and grateful that my parents are setting a good example of what true love actually means. You see, can be the first day of scripting could just be understanding what you want as a partner and what do you understand so much about love and what kind of target, what kind of goals do you want to have in your relationship. That's the first point. Second point, or subsequent days forward, it could just be affirmations of I'm love, I'm peace. So all these affirmations, there's 101 ways to actually go about in terms of love affirmations. You can just go onto Google and just type what are the love affirmations can I practice. So just write. You don't have to write so many of them. You can just spend like 10 minutes a day. Just write 7 or 8 pointers. Yeah. So when you're writing this, you're using energy, and energy gets instilled into your subconscious. Day in, day out, you're practicing all these gratitudes. You're practicing all this scripting. Subsequent down the road, you could also start writing, I want my dream partner to be of so and so characteristics. Always make sure when you're scripting, be concise. Same thing whenever you're trying to manifest somebody in your life, be it your soulmate or your twin flame. Make sure to be concise. What do I mean by concise? He can be XYZ. He can be a millionaire. He could be handsome, or it can be very attractive. But the key thing is always to remember, he or she needs to be single. Okay? So that he or she, whenever appears in your life, can come to you and not be in a state whereby, I've manifested everything so amazing about this partner that I'm attracted to, but that person is attached. You see? So often in life, we are not specific and we are not concise on the requirements that we want. That's why we will start to question, is the law of attraction working for us? No, you must first understand that you must be concise and be specific. So in the scripting, make sure that you write down all these specific contents that you want in a partner. Okay? And when you set your intents, when you're writing all this, set your intent on the first in the morning and forget about it at night. Every fresh day, set your intent, forget it. Set your intent, forget it. Okay? So in that way you're just letting the universe work for you. Okay? Don't go and trust. Don't go and have any doubts. Don't go and question, when is this happening to me? Don't go think about that. Because by asking for something, there again, you're not trusting. And when you're not trusting, how do you expect the universe to work for you? Okay? So, long story short again, to summarize, practice self-love, practice affirmations, practice meditation, so that whenever you're in a state of loneliness and you feel that there's no one there to help you, strengthen the body, the mind, the spirit by practicing meditations, because only meditation would be able to get you out of these doubts and queries in your life. Be in an emotional state of peace, calm and bliss. Then only you'll be able to think straight and you're able to think clear. Okay? So with that, my prayers and my love to all of you, and especially for her to actually get out of all these problems in her mind. Okay, so I'll end my video off. So make sure anybody who's interested to have their questions answered by me, feel free to send me an email in the link below. Okay, and if you learn anything, or if you gain anything out of this video, or perhaps maybe it's just entertaining for you, you could just find it that, oh, this guy is speaking rubbish and he's funny. Feel free to leave a comment below and just reaffirm your learnings underneath. In my previous video, somebody was laughing in the content. I'm not sure what's so funny about it, but perhaps I'm quite funny, and perhaps he find me crazy, so he's laughing in it. It's okay. If you just find it entertaining, as long as you're watching this video, it's good for you. Yeah, whether you find it important for you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter important to me. Even if you're shouting or you're screaming in the comment section, or you're spreading words of hate, it doesn't matter, because it's not gonna affect me. I feel like life is too short for you to be affected by all these kind of factors. You see, only understand this, that true love is an understanding of not being bothered by any external factors. Okay, so that's the most important fact that I want everybody to know. Okay, so with that, namaste to all, sending my love and a lot of light to all of you. I end my video off. Thank you.